Hello, people. How y'all doing at this moment in time? Um, just wanted to come on here for a minute and talk to y'all about some things. But the things that I want to talk to y'all about is about, I'm gonna say, the poor people and the people that's in the psych ward and things like that. All right. So what I want to speak about on this part is a lot of people think that these people are actually, out of their minds and things like that. And there was some that couldn't handle going through so much spiritual things. A lot of people don't even know that they be going through a lot of spiritual things, and they don't know who to turn to. And when those people don't, and it happens in this day of time now, where a lot of people can't go to a person that's regular and say, hey, or talk to them about this, because that person is going to think that they are crazy. Okay? And I rebuke that. I bind it up and I cast it down. But that's what happens when a person tries to talk to their family member or a friend or someone that would try to understand. And instead of that family member or their friend try to understand them better, they would take it and they would go run with it and take it to somebody else. Say, oh, he's crazy. And it is not, it is messed up how they do these things. It's very, it's not of God. They do these things on a how can I say this? I'm just gonna say it's not of God. So while they sitting there talking about the person, whatever that is, the person is actually going through some things that they really actually need someone who understands them at that moment in time and can actually sit down and listen to what they really have to say. Because sometimes a lot of people don't understand what they're going through because it's their first time, or they're going through something that they don't think no one else is out there that could understand them, so they stay to themselves. And when they stay to themselves, a lot of people don't know that God is the answer. So some find the Lord and come to the real meaning and figure out things, but some don't, and some get lost. You see what I'm saying? And when those people get lost, it's two places they go, and that's to the street, or it's in the the place. And I rebuke that. I bind it up and I cast it down. And I pray and I prophesy that it fails, fall to the dirt. And it shall not form, it shall not prosper. And but what I want you to know is those people are actually dealing with real demons and spirits, just as well as we deal with them. And they just don't know how to handle it. So that's why those people need help. So a lot of people just look at them, oh, You know, and they bypass the people instead of trying to help the people. You know what's going on. Help the brother. If I can help him, I'm going to help him. I ain't got no problem with it. I would try and sit there and try and understand what they're going through. Because I know I'm going through it. You know, with those things. But it's just the Lord gives me strength enough to be able to upstand these things and the way things goes. And I'm able to understand where he's coming from with it. And when these things happen, some things be from God because he sees, but most of them not from him. Now God got his portion, and the other ones, they got theirs, but they do theirs in a different way, where it's just rampantly and it's just none, you know, it just, but it's very, that's why I tell you. And it comes back to this mind control thing. Where they actually do these things on the people. This stuff is it's very out of this world. But I'm gonna tell you something. And I pray and I prophesy, I declare and I decree, and I command it to be destroyed. All this mind control stuff to be destroyed. Fall to the dirt, it shall not form, it shall not prosper, and everything that they do, it shall backfire on them and be sent back to them a millionfold. In this realm and the spirit realm. Excuse me. They trying to mess with me at this moment in time. Y'all have to bear with me. So, now, what I want you to know is, those people in those psych wards, or out there on the streets, those people have entered into another world. They've been entered into another world. Those people been in another world before we was in another world. They've been in their world. We just getting to that world. They've been in that world, though. They know what it's like. You know, and that's why you hear some people say, excuse me. That's why you hear some people say, that's why you hear some people say, oh, I'm just dealing with my demons, you know, but they actually be dealing with them, you know, and they know this, you know, and they don't want you to know, cause now if they can feel like you understand, and they'll talk to you about it, but they'll just say it and they'll just leave it alone, you know, but they'll let you know, like, hey, yeah, I'm dealing with it, okay, and those people be in another world. Those people already are in another world, and especially the ones in the ward. All they do is give those folks, you know, those pills and things, man. It's messed up. And nobody wants to listen to those people. But those people are the ones that are highly educated, highly awareness. You talk to one of those people like on a different level, and their IQ is way beyond normal. You know what I'm saying? But you like, how could he be in here? Because he don't supposed to be in there. Seriously. He does not supposed to be in there. So it's just that he's on medicine. That's all. That's it. But if he comes off of that, man, I'm telling you, he will be in a whole nother. You wouldn't even recognize that person no more. I'm telling you, you wouldn't recognize him. You wouldn't be able to understand. Nah, ain't no way he's this. That person probably would be a multi-billionaire and got more plans than a little bit. I'm telling you, because his mind is on 1,000. His mind is way beyond space and time than what you can think about. While you thinking about little things in the world, he's outside of the world thinking about this equation goes to this way, things like that. And 1,000 years, and stuff like that, just saying it. But their mind is, and it really actually goes there because they're not here. And a lot of us do that. And right now, what's going on is the world is waking up. And there's going to be a lot of people to be able to do these things. They're going to experience things, and they're going to experience their soul. They're going to experience their spirit for the first time. And when they experience it, it's like when God wakes you up, it's almost like and he teaches you about these things. Some are not gonna get it the first time because they're gonna have they look what you call it can't call it empath the empath thing, the empath senses and things like that. They're gonna go on in places they ain't gonna want to, and it's just the first step of waking up. A lot of people don't understand it. I think I need to do a video about that too, so you'll know. So when the ones that's waking up, because they walking up in places and things like that, and their energies, they feeling everybody energy and things like that, and they getting they getting to that mode and stuff. But that's just the first feeling of waking up, and your mind is opening up to a new awareness of a new world. Okay, and you never experienced this type of part of your brain before. And it could be a little shaky, but you'll get used to it after a while, and you just keep going. But after a while you'll get used to it. You'll learn. Okay, well, we're having another one. Let me go somewhere, for a minute, and let me go isolate for a second, because I know it's coming. And you'll know, I feel it. I can't be here right now. And you have to leave people and go somewhere else because your energies can't be. You don't want your energies to spiral. And when you do these things, you're gonna know it. You're gonna know that you're waking up and things like that. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and let y'all know that those people have been did. People did some mind control on those type of people, and I rebuke it and I bind it up and I cast it down though. And that's what happened to those people, because a lot of people don't even understand what those people are going through at this moment in time. But I pray that y'all take these messages to the Lord, and I pray and I prophesy, I declare and I decree and I command all spirits to come off of those poor people of the world, and off the those people in the psych ward all over the world. I prophesy, declare, and I decree, and on the sound of my voice I command it, in this realm and in the spirit realm, in the name of Jesus Christ. And I pray that y'all take these messages to the Lord at this moment in time, get into some fasting, some praying, some reading your word, commune with the Lord, build a relationship with the Lord. It's God's good news for you today. And y'all be blessed. Amen.